You help them get into college, help with finances, manage to see your child become a soon-to-be graduate. But are they ready for life? Ashley Feinstein Gersley is the author of Financial Adulting, here with a guide to fostering the independence. Ashley, thank you so much for being with us this morning. We're speaking to our parents who have kids who are about to graduate from high school and go into adulthood and go into college and will need their finances. And I'm going to take some steps from you here. You've written a book that helps get our kids into this financial adulting. And we have some steps that we can go through to help our high school graduates be more financially confident and conscious adults. Number one, small steps can lead to big gains. Let's expand there.
Yes. So sometimes we think financial adults know everything about money, never make mistakes.
Sure.
I still make mistakes. We're always learning and growing. And instead of trying to overhaul everything overnight and make these huge leaps and bounds, we can take the small, consistent step each and every week, and that will add up to being a financial adult.
Give me an example of a small step.
A small step would be to track our spending, or to enroll in our company 401k, or to increase our contribution by 1%. And small is definitely relative. If something feels too big or daunting, like putting together a budget, that's a big step. Breaking that down until it feels manageable has us actually take the step versus avoid it and never want to do it.
What's a small step that high school grad or a college grad getting their first job, right, or a job and getting that paycheck, what is something that they can do with that paycheck and to be conscious of? Because one of your tips is to know where your money is going. What are the steps that they could take with that paycheck?
Yes, knowing where our money is going sounds simple, like why don't we know? But it actually
Right.
is very profound to know what's coming in. And I remember that was a very hard day when I realized my salary looked very different than the amount that hit my bank account.
Right.
So what is actually coming in? And then what amount of that is going to my goals? What amount is going to my different expenses? And so being very clear on that is a big step. It takes work, but it's so rewarding because it gives us peace of mind. We can build in the things that are important to us or the things that we want to do that are more of a treat without feeling guilty. So I'd say putting that together is a big, important step. Starting looking at what is actually happening with my spending right now is a great first step.
Well, let's take a look deeper into that plan. What should a goal plan look like?
So another part of being a financial adult is having plans that allow you to have and experience what you want in life. And that's really what money is for and what our financial goals
Sure.
are. And so actually mapping out what do those things cost, and then working backward, what am I going to be contributing each month? Where is it going to be going? Can I set it up to be automatic so I don't have to think about it? Those are all great ways to automate that financial plan.
Tell me about your book real quick.
Financial adulting it's honestly the guide that I wish I had.
Sure.
When I started on my money journey after college. I studied finance, I worked in finance. I still knew nothing about my own money and made a lot of mistakes. So in the book, I share what I've learned. I share what my community has taught me. I interviewed 35 experts on topics from goals, investing,
Nice.
retirement, estate planning, taxes, debt. We cover it all. And I want it to be a guide that people read through, learn a ton, but that it also sits on their shelf.
Okay.
So that when it's time to finally get life insurance,
Sure,
or they want to
have a plan.
finance
the
their
book.
loans, they can use it as a
All
resource.
right, great, thank you. Ashley Feinstein Gersley helping us get our college graduates into being financial adulting in a productive way. Go to financialadultingbook.com for more information. Thank you so much for being with us this morning.